presentation of BFA Sports.
Welcome on into BFA Sports coverage of Our Lady of Mercy Academy Lacrosse. We are here at Freshway Field in Newfield this afternoon for a non-conference matchup between the Our Lady of Mercy Academy Villagers and the Maple Shade Wildcats. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in a non-conference matchup between the sides. For Our Lady of Mercy, they come into this one 1-2, 0-2 in the Cape Atlantic American Division, 15th in the non-public section, averaging 10.3 goals per game and allowing 12.3 goals per game. Villagers are playing the last of 4 consecutive home tilts to start the season. They are honoring their 6 seniors today. It is senior day, a very young team with a bright future. Villagers are seeking their 7th consecutive postseason appearance in seasons played, because the COVID year was one of those seasons that affected the playoff streak to a point. As for the Maple Shade Wildcats, they are 2-1 on the season, 1-0 in the Burlington County Scholastic League's Patriot Division, 10th in South Jersey Group 1 power points, coming in scoring 8 goals a game and giving up 4.3 per. These teams got together last April the 29th, a 17-11 Our Lady of Mercy Academy victory. This Wildcats group has to be a bunch of road warriors. 7 of their first 11 games this season are on the road. Another young squad, only 4 seniors. And they are striving for their first playoff appearance since 2013. It has been a difficult time of it for Carmen Lynn and company, but this Wildcats team, another squad with a bright future, and we should be seeing 2 teams on the field this afternoon who should provide a competitive ball game. Still a few minutes away from the opening draw. Some players to watch this afternoon. Maple Shade, their Fab 5, Sophia Weissler, Kara Russell, Rachel Loomis, Emma Callie-Morris, and Emma Vasiluzzo. Vasiluzzo, the leading goal scorer and point recorder on the season for this Wildcat program, only a sophomore. As for Our Lady of Mercy, it is the Gabby Acey show. The team leader in goals and points, 13 goals and 14 points, over 100 career goals. A bright piece to this Our Lady of Mercy program, honored on her senior day this afternoon. Warm-ups are complete on a cool April afternoon, as the grass here at Freshway Field is still acclimating to spring. Wildcats going with the road white uniforms this afternoon. Villagers going with the grays and green skirts, I guess we'll call them. Going through stick inspection right now. Always important to have legal equipment. Single file line to get this test completed.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Freshway Field on the campus of Our Lady of Mercy.
We'll take it to the field for Matt Languadore's public address pregame introduction.
SIA non-conference matchup between the visiting Maple Shade Wildcats and your OLMA Villagers. Today's contest is being conducted according to the rules of New Jersey State High School Athletic Association. These rules provide for fair competition among players. Spectators can help promote good sportsmanship by observing rules of fair play. Everyone is requested to take personal responsibility for keeping this game at a high level of good sportsmanship. Ladies and gentlemen, officials, coaches, and players, we direct your attention to the area near the scoreboard, and we ask that you please rise if you are able. Gentlemen, remove your caps as we honor our country, our service women and men everywhere. We are going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag Thank you. And now let's introduce today's lineups. First, for the Wildcats of Maple Shade. Maple Shade is led by head coach Carmen Lynn and assisted by Sydney Sapp and Carolyn Bennett. The starting lineup for the Wildcats: a junior, number 2, Taylor Hoover. A sophomore, number 4, Gabriella Gatorowitz. A sophomore, number 5, Caitlin Barniak. Senior, number 6, Kara Russell. Junior, number 7, Rachel Loomis. A senior, number 10, Molly Mitchell. Junior, number 11, Allie Gershenbaum. Sophomore, number 12, Adriana Prieto. Freshman, number 15, Alexis Soha. Senior, number 19, Abigail Emmert. Number 22, a junior, Erin Garwood. And the goalie, a junior, number 0, Brooke Karkaneg. Now let's meet the starting lineup for your OLMA Villagers. Our head coach is Georgina Morell. She is assisted by Kylie Giordano and Kathleen Weatherington. And now the starting lineup for the Villagers. A freshman, number 42, Vienna Fries. A junior, number 3, Holly Salmon. A junior, number 5, Kenzie Chelly. A junior, number 10, Erin McGonigal. Junior, number 35, Aaron McMahon. A senior, number 6, Ava Rinkowitz. Senior, number 7, Reese Hetzer. A senior, number 9, Alex Sarakides. A senior, number 17, Gabby Chelly. A senior, number 22, Gabby Acey. A senior, number 32, Landon Persicano. And your goalie, a freshman, number 99, Avery Savage. Your officials for today's contest are Miss Judy Patron and Mr. Bob Schupp. Our athletic trainer is Miss Catherine Fusatola.
Wonderful job from Matt Languadora getting us started this afternoon. In case you're just tuning in, the starting lineups first for the Maple Shade Wildcats: Brooke Karaneg in the net, Taylor Hoover, Gabriella Gagerowitz, Caitlin Barniak, Kara Russell, Rachel Loomis, Molly Mitchell, Allie Gershenbaum, Adriana Prieto, Alexis Soha, Abigail Emmert, and Erin Garwood out in the field.
One announcement: we will not have a JV game today. Once again, we will
for
not
Our
be
Lady of
playing
Mercy,
a JV
Avery
game
Savage
today.
in goal for the Villagers. 11 on the field: Holly Salmon, Kenzie Chelly, Ava Rinkowitz, Reese Hetzer, Alex Sarakides, Erin McGonigal, Gabby Chelly, Gabby Acey, Landon Persicano, Erin McMahon, and Vienna Fries. So the Villagers paying tribute to their seniors by starting all 6 in the first 11. Gabby AC lined up to take the opening draw for the Villagers. Gray jerseys, green skirts, as the Wildcats just now taking the field. Rachel Loomis to take the opening draw for the Wildcats in the all-white. 4 12-minute quarters here from Newfield this afternoon. Loomis and AC at midfield. And here we go. AC rips it back. Alex Sarakidis recovers. Villagers will have the first possession of the game as they work it inside. And AC sends it wide of the goal. Landon Persicano retrieves for the Villagers. As that one goes high and wide of the cage. Villagers working around the perimeter. AZ scanning. Tries to drive through a couple defenders. Going to pull it back out. Villagers can light the lamp. 10.3 goals per game as Sarakidis tries to maneuver her way in. Gabby Shelley draws the foul, and she'll have a free shot at this one. Shelley in on goal, and that is deflected partially by Brooke Karenegg. Wildcats survive that first flurry as Kara Russell charges up the near sideline, tightly defended by Kenzie Shelley. Villagers take over from the spot. Sarakidis works toward the far sideline. Inside to AC, who had the shot attempt but lost the handle on it. She's going to have an uncontested shot to start. Defenders will be trailing. AC in on goal. And it's deflected, and it dies just in front of the goal line. That'll go down as a save for Karenegg. Villagers recoup. This one's stopped, and another opportunity for a rush attempt here. I believe this is going to be Sarakidis. In on goal, Karenegg denies that one. Wildcats on the rush here, far sideline. As Rachel Loomis gets run out of bounds. Mishandled for a moment in the area to try and get that free was Alexis Soha. Villagers recover. Turned over, recovered by Adriana Prado, who gets it slashed out of her stick for a moment. It'll stick with the Wildcats. Prado cradling in. Wildcats trying to get their first shot on goal of the game. Very methodical pace here for Maple Shade as Soha mishandles. Picked up by Sarakides, and the Villagers almost had numbers the other way. It turns into a 4-on-4. Sarakides half spin, shot on goal is high and over the crossbar.
Work it, 32! Come on.
Persicano gets it out from behind the goal, deflected and picked up by the Wildcats. That is Allie Gershenbaum on the recovery.
Hold.
Gets it ripped off of her stick, but the Wildcats will stick with it. Over to Rachel Loomis, had a couple goals against the Villagers last year. Circles behind the goal, and that one goes just wide. Avery Savage did not know where it was for a moment. She recovers. Villagers trying to record the first goal of the game. Sound is blown dead.
Timeout. OLMA.
The timeout on the field called by the Villagers. No score here, almost halfway through quarter one. Take a quick commercial break. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back to Newfield. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in almost halfway through the first quarter with no scoring. Villagers used a timeout as they were trying to set up their offensive set. Villagers will maintain it here. The Wildcats play a defensive style. They only allow 4.3 goals per game. And so far through this one, Maple Shade is winning that battle of play styles. Back to action here as AC will swing it around. AC scanning. Villagers still working the perimeter here. Staying patient here, drive on goal, and they score! Gabby AC lights the lamp
22, Gabby
for the 14th
AC.
time this season, and the Villagers take a 1-0 lead. AC and Loomis to take the draw at midfield, and AC wins that one. 14th goal of the year for the senior. The Villagers looking to add on here. Persicano behind the goal. Back to AZ maneuvering left wing, trying to cut through a couple of defenders, was shut down. Sarakides feed inside, shot on goal, they score! We'll get a number.
Number 17, Gabby Celli, assisted by Alex Sarakides.
Gabby Celli scores for the 7th time this season, and the Villagers double the lead. It's 2-0. AC and Loomis back in midfield. Ripped away and recovered by Sarakides. Villagers are dominating on draws early here. Sarakides moves in. Another shot on goal. That deflects and goes over the net. Villagers dominating offensive zone time early as AC thought about attacking towards the goal line, but pulls it back out. Sets up the offense. Shelley looking. Shot on goal is snared by Karenegg. Kara Russell up the right side for the Wildcats.
Checking in for Olin, number 29, Lexi Johnson.
Lexi Johnson in for the Villagers. Drive in on goal, and they score. Emma Vasaluzzo, I believe that was, on the drive, picking out a corner and finishing.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 13, Emma Vasaluzzo.
Vasaluzzo lights the lamp for the 7th time this season. The Wildcats cut the deficit in half. It's 2-1.
Villagers, number 35, Erin McGonigal. Check that, Erin McMahon.
Erin McMahon in for the Villagers. As Vasaluzzo and AZ take the draw in midfield. Villagers control. This is Gabby Celli on the recovery over to Sarakides. Tried the pass inside, but it was picked out of the air by Rachel Loomis. Wildcats on the attack, looking to even this one up. Driving in on goal, nice save by Avery Savage off the stick of Sophia Weissler. Near side with it is Lexi Johnson. Persicano behind the goal. Sarakides looking for a lane to pass or shoot. Pass goes inside. Save is made by Karenegg. Persicano almost recovered. Hits the deck, and Amali Mitchell comes away with it. So we're approaching the 2-minute mark of quarter number 1. Socrates receives top of the key. Around to Savannah Freeze, the Freeze sisters, starring on the lacrosse field too. They play on this field in the fall for soccer as well. As AC drives in on goal, navigates a few defenders, and it gets it ripped out. But she's going to have an open lane to attack here. AC in on Karenig. Ground ball, Karenig gets a piece of it and recovers. Karenig tries to get it downfield. She does. Sophia Weissler. Correction, Emma Vasaluzzo. On the recovery. Top of the key for Rachel Loomis. Operating to her left wing, trying to go one-on-one, looking for a passing lane or a shooting lane. Going to work it all the way around the perimeter and behind the goal. Barniak swings it around to Aaron Garwood. Cradling to Prado. Vasaluzzo going to attack here late in the first quarter. One-on-one opportunity. Sirakides defending. Vasaluzzo loses the handle, and that is all for quarter number one. Gabby AC and Gabby Celli light the lamp for the Villagers. Emma Vasaluzzo scores for Maple Shade. We are through 12 minutes of action here in Newfield with the score 2-1 Villagers. Back to action here in Newfield. Nick Brent riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 2-1, Our Lady of Mercy, as Gabby Celli and Gabby AC put balls in the back of the cage for the Villagers. Emma Vasaluzzo did the same for Maple Shade. Vasaluzzo's 7th goal of the year, Celli's 7th goal of the year, and AC's 14th on the season. Teams swap ends for quarter number 2. This is AC and Emma Vasaluzzo taking the opening draw of the quarter. AC rips it away. And the Wildcats recover. Sophia Weissler.
Katie Raschuti.
Katie Raschuti checks in for the Villagers, getting her first run of the ball game. Mishandled for a moment by Prito, trying to navigate on Aaron McMahon. Ball on to Vasiluzzo's stick, a threat to score anytime she touches. Gage Rowitz moving towards the end line here. A mighty methodical pace for Maple Shade as Erin Garwood jogs around towards the end line. It'll stick with the Wildcats. Barniak swings it around to Adriana Prado, gets it back to Vasiluzzo, top of the key. Bumped off the ball was Rachel Loomis. Feed inside to Vasiluzzo, did not see it. And the Villagers recover. Our Lady Mercy ends up turning it over. Maple Shade will take over at the near line. Vasiluzzo trying to work toward the goal mouth, but doesn't have a lane. Weissler had it left wing. Gets it over to Erin Garwood. Weissler looking for a lane. Holding it behind the goal. And the shot is in off the stick of Sophia Weissler, who was patient throughout that entire sequence.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 3, Sophia
and puts one
Weissler
behind Avery Savage. That is Weissler's 4th on the season, and the Wildcats knotted up at 2. AC and Vasiluzzo to take the draw at midfield. Ball still loose. Sarakides and Loomis battling for it, and Maple Shade will take over. Another shot on goal from behind the net. Savage sees it, however, and Sarakides moves downfield with it for the Villagers.
In for the Villagers, number 3, Holly Salmon.
Holly Salmon checks in for the Villagers. Drew the start this afternoon as Weissler checks the Our Lady of Mercy ball handler to the ground. Didn't get a number on that. Riley Yost checks in for Maple Shade.
Riley Yost.
Villagers looking to retake the lead here. They scored the first two and have given up the last two. Patient style from both sides. Shot on goal bounces through. It'll stick with Our Lady of Mercy. AC trying to find the lane, working towards the left corner. Shelley did not have the handle on that. Knocked forward, but recovered by the Villagers. AC hits a spin move, loses her stick. Ace is going to have a free run at this.
2 minutes release of that. You're number 3.
And Sophia Weissler is charged with the foul. Villagers will be a woman up. AC on goal. Now when a shut off by a Carney who comes out of the goal mouth. And the Wildcats do a good job defensively there, and Molly Mitchell there to recover. Oh man, Chelly with a body check there. It's Kenzie Chelly on the check. That Wildcat is shaken up. And here comes the medical cart.
That's probably cart. I just trucked her down. The goalie just flashed you right in the head. Stop.
51 or 5. One more word out of your mouth, you're done. Okay?
That was Kara Russell, who was shaken up on the play. We'll hope she is all right.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 15, Alexa Soha.
Alexa Soha in for the Wildcats, replacing the injured Russell.
In for the Villagers, number 17, Gabby Chelly.
Gabby Chelly back for the Villagers. So we're under 5 minutes until the half.
What is it, 404?
Wildcats looking to take the lead here on this offensive series. Had the cutting Loomis going to the net, but the ball did not end up on Loomis' stick. Ground ball is recovered by Vasaluzzo. Press goes inside, in and out of the stick of Prado. Trying to work around some body contact. Wildcats are living behind the Our Lady of Mercy goal on their offensive sets. Left wing to Sophia Weissler, who has one of the 2 Wildcat goals this afternoon.
There you go, Aaron.
Loomis inside. Vasaluzzo's shot is off the stick of Avery Savage. Ball still loose, played up into the air. Prado nearest to it, she recovers. circling around. Shot on goal, deflected by Savage. Fires the pass over the head of the intended target, and Maple Shade will stick with it, earn another crack at it on this end. Weisler left wing gets a screen, and it's at the feet of Avery Savage. She recovers. Nice screen from Rachel Loomis to free her up.
We're even! You're high! Lexi, you're low! Landon, you're low! You're high! Yes, get that!
Ball still loose. Prado had a handle on her for a moment, and now she does fully. Out-leveraged, however, surrounded by gray jerseys. Basiluzzo top of the key over to Rachel Loomis. Tightly defended. One-on-one turned into a one-on-two. Tried to hit the cutter Weisler, who's surrounded by gray jerseys once more. And Weisler is going to have a free attack at this. Weisler on goal. And she scores! Thought Savage had it for a moment. Turns out she did not. It went through the wickets, and Sophia Weisler scores for the second time today and the fourth time on the year. The Wildcats take a 3-2 lead.
Checking in for the Villagers, number 42, Vienna Freeze.
Vienna Freeze back for Lady Mercy. AC Vasiluzzo take the draw midfield. Villagers recover, looking to even this one up. So we are under a minute to play here in the first half. Ball's mishandled in front. Karen Egg recovers. About 30 seconds left here in the first half. Wildcats looking to add on to the lead here. They have numbers. The shot off the stick of Prado goes wide. Weisler, 2 goals in the first half. Drives in on net looking for the hat trick. The horn went off as the ball was being released.
Five. Are you okay? I'm so sorry.
Here we go, read in.
Don't know if they're going to count that or not. As of right now, at the half, it is 3-2 Maple Shade. Welcome back to Newfield. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 3-2 Maple Shade at the half. The shot at the horn from Sophia Weissler that went in was ruled to not have gotten out of her stick in time. So the score remains Maple Shade 3, Our Lady of Mercy 2. Weissler going for the hat trick. She has 2 goals this afternoon, up to 5 on the year. Emma Basiluzzo scoring the 3rd goal for Maple Shade, her 7th on the season. Gabby Chelly and Gabby AC doing the scoring for Our Lady of Mercy. Chelly's 7th, AC's 14th on the season. AC and Vasiluzzo to take the opening draw of quarter number 3. As the teams flip ends once again. First and third quarter, they go away from their bench. Second and fourth, they go towards their bench. We have a draw violation here. We're going to do it again. Vasiluzzo and Azy once more. Azy's done a good job on the draws today. Azy rips it away. She recovers, and we are underway with the second half. Azy blazing in on goal. And she scores! Gabby AC lights the lamp for the second time today and the 15th time on the year, and the Villagers knotted up at 3. AC wins that one. Villagers looking to put together some positive momentum here to start the second half. As Persicana has that one fall out of the head of the stick. Tried to find a cutting AC through the middle of the lane, but the Wildcats end up on top of it for a moment. Looking for a cutter. Karenay came way out of the goal mouth to try and field it. But it's picked up by Sophia Weissler, who is tightly contested by Sarakadis.
Stay there, guys. Go behind her. They'll start.
Wildcats work in the middle of the field here. This is Rachel Loomis circling behind the goal. Tries to hit a cutter in front. That is Weissler. Her shot is denied and recovered by Avery Savage. It's played out of the stick of Aaron McGonigal. Lady of Mercy will maintain possession. A couple of minutes into quarter 3. Ground ball, and there's some serious contact there. Loomis, and I believe that is Vienna Freeze going head up. Freeze lost her headgear, I guess we'll call it.
Checking in for the Villagers, number 3, Holly Salmon.
Holly Salmon back for Lady of Mercy. Freeze is going to get looked at least precautionary. Anything towards the head and neck, they got to be extra careful, especially in this day and age. The right move for sure. As Maple Shade looks to take the lead here early here in quarter number 3. Vasiluzzo trying to navigate in. Savage almost recovered. The ball was still loose. She was trying to trap it with her stick.
Checking in for the Wildcats, number 15, Alexis Soha.
Alexis Soha back for Maple Shade. And the Villagers score.
Scoring for the Villagers, number 17.
Gabby Chelly's second of the game, and Our Lady of Mercy is back on top 4-3. Chelly's 8th on the season. AC sends it back. Sarakides on top of it for the Villagers, trying to work across the middle of the field. Caitlin Barniak denied it for a moment, but Sarakides recovers. Some activity in the far corner near the pylon.
For the Wildcats, number 22, Erin Garwood.
Erin Garwood back for the Wildcats.
I hit her in the shoulder, but no one can see.
6:47.
Got it, Coach. You're staying right there for me.
Protect!
That was Molly Mitchell trying to work the far sideline, ends up turning it over. Villagers patiently waiting to strike here, add to the lead. Works it around. This is feed inside. Wildcats are going after. The ball's still loose. And ends up back with Our Lady of Mercy. Lexi Johnson handling top of the key over to Sarakides, more center on. AC trying to charge in, surrounded by a few Wildcat defenders. Sarakides with it, looking to try and get something on goal. Rachel Loomis shuts that one off. Sarakides and AZ play catch. Almost halfway through quarter number 3. Lexi Johnson has a lane to the goal, shot, and score!
Villager goal, number 29.
Lexi Johnson scores for the 6th time this season, and the Villagers take a 5-3 lead.
Good job, Black. Good job.
Uh-oh. I just lost sound.
Villagers, Iviana Brzezinski. Number 22, Gabby AC with her 3rd goal. Timeout, Maple Shade.
Welcome back to Newfield. Nick Brandt riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 6-3. Our Lady of Mercy. As AC and Vasiluzzo get ready to take the draw.
I wish you stayed.
AC wins that one. She's having a great day at the face-off draw line. AC to Sarakides on the left wing. Back up top for AC. Racking up the points today. Sarakides scanning, gets it far side. Villagers trying to work it behind the goal mouth. Trying to hit a cutter, that's Sarakides, who becomes surrounded by a couple of Wildcats. Easy pulls it back out. OLMA resets. Easy right wing, working laterally. Feed down to the corner for Persicano, who gets it taken away, ends up in the stick of Ali Gershenbaum. Caitlin Barniak had it, lost it, and then recovered. Blazing down the left wing, working it behind the goal. Wildcats looking to cut into the deficit here as we approach the 4-minute mark of quarter number 3. This is Prado, who did not have a passing lane, and it'll go to Sophia Weissler behind the net. Vasiluzzo working to her right, hits a spin, loses her footing. Ball is loose and recovered by the Villagers. OLMA has numbers the other way. It's Reese Hetzer in transition. Feet inside, they score! It's Lexi Johnson lighting the lamp once more, and OLMA's lead expands to 7-3.
Good job, Nora. Good job, Lexi.
Villager goal, number 29, Lexi Johnson, her second.
Her second on the day, 7th on the year. Matching the 7 in the goal column for OLMA on this one.
Stop.
Maple Shade will take over after it was ruled that Sarakides caused Rachel Loomis to hit the deck. Savage shuts that one off. Nice kick save and a beauty. Didn't have anywhere to go. AC in transition for the Villagers, working through a couple of defenders. That was Vasiluzzo and Gershenbaum. Casey's gonna have a shot at this one. With defenders trailing.
Number 3, Holly Salmon.
Nice feed over, and Carney gets her stick directly into the shooting lane and picks that one off. Downfield toss to Emma Vasaluzzo. Up to Gershenbaum. Trying to take it coast to coast. As that one poked away. Not without a foul being committed, however. Weissler working laterally towards the center of the key. Under 2 minutes to go in quarter number 3. Garwood over to Abigail Emmert. Prado scanning, looking for an open Wildcat to feed. Has nowhere to go.
The Villagers, number 6, Ava Rinkowitz.
Ava Rinkowitz back for Lady Mercy. Another senior who drew the start this afternoon. Approaching a minute to go. Barniak patiently waiting. Nowhere to go. Skips it over to Rachel Loomis. Tightly defended. And Rachel Loomis will have an attack on a goal here. Opts to pass it back, however. Weissler looking for the hat trick towards the goal mouth. Opts to spin around. Feed inside the Loomis, shot on goal. And it's deflected away by Avery Savage. Wildcats trying to put one on the board before the end of the quarter. That's Weissler who loses the handle on it. Weissler sends it back. Onto the stick of Caitlin Barniak. Late in quarter 3. Wildcats looking to pass and cut. This is Vasaluzzo, their most explosive offensive player. Shot on goal was heavily impacted by the Villager defense. That one's ripped away. Prado scores on the free break opportunity. And the Wildcats cut into the lead. It's 7-4.
Number 12, Adriana Prado.
Prado's second of the year. Pulls the Wildcats within 3.
Now you're going to go Savannah.
In for the Villagers, number 2, Ava Rogers.
Ava Rogers in for Our Lady of Mercy. Vasaluzzo recovers. Wildcats looking to draw even closer. And that is all for quarter number 3. Villagers up 3, through 3. 12 minutes left here in regulation. Welcome back to Newfield. Nick Brent riding solo with you this afternoon. Thank you for tapping in. 7-4, Our Lady of Mercy through 36 minutes of action here on Fresh Wave Field. Villagers looking to get a win on their senior day and advance to 2-2. Maple Shade closed out the third quarter with some positive momentum. Adriana Prito scoring late in quarter 3. AZ and Vasiluzzo back at the draw line to start quarter number 4. It's been those two primarily going at it at that spot for the last couple of quarters. The ball's still loose. It'll go over to Our Lady of Mercy. Feed inside to AC, working through a crowd of defenders, and she scores! Gabby AC dominating this one. That's
number 22, Gabby
at least a
AC.
hat trick.
Assist from Alex Sarakides.
Up to 16 on the year, and the Villagers are doubling up Maple Shade. It's 8-4. AC controls another draw. Having an incredible performance this afternoon. Will be a vital part of a potential Villager postseason run once we get to that stage. This is Reese Hetzer patiently waiting behind the goal. Sarakides looking for an outlet. Content to hold on to it with the 4-goal lead, however. Pass in low. It's Lexi Johnson on the reception, I guess you can call it. She was bumped on her way to the goal, so she's going to have a lane to attack. Johnson looking for a hat trick herself. Pass over to what I thought was intended for Sarakides, gets over to another teammate. Shot on goal is deflected. That was Nora Kosmaszewski behind the net earlier with the white sleeves. It's Kenji Shelley plays it around. AC looking for a lane to cut through. Doesn't have any. Sarakides came up to set a screen. Pass intended for Kosmaszewski's a little high. Still loose. Recovered by Kosmaszewski. Bounces one to the right of the goal. Villagers looking to put this one out of reach here. Sarakides stopping to go. Wildcats packing it in here on defense. Our Lady of Mercy is more than willing to run this clock down. Sarakides attacking to her left. Tries to spin towards the inside. Shot on goal. Karenay got in the way of it for a moment, but the second one goes. And Our Lady of Mercy is starting to run away with this one. It's 9-4.
Villager goal, number 29, Lexi Johnson.
Lexi Johnson has herself a hat trick, 8 on the year for the freshman. Nine to 4, Lady Mercy. Maple Shade wins the draw control. This is Emma Vasiluzzo. They need her to get going if they want to stick in this ball game. Abigail Emmett recovers far side. This is Barniak left wing, skips it over to Vasiluzzo. Gershenbaum working laterally, trying to get past the Villager defender. That's Ava Rogers. Vasiluzzo behind the goal. Cuts toward the goal line. Savage snares that one. Jumping the passing lane was Abigail Emmer, who got a piece of it, it looked like. Lady Mercy will receive possession of it. It's deflected and recovered by Sophia Weissler.
In for the Villagers, number 12, Savannah Freeze.
Savannah Freeze back for Lady Mercy. AC driving in on goal, and she scores once again. Gabby AC making it look easy this afternoon. And the Villagers go up 10-4.
Scoring her 5th goal, number 22, Gabby AC. Checking in for the Villagers, number 51, Katie Raschuti.
AC up to 5 goals today. That's
And
18
number
on the year.
32, Landon Persicano.
Maple Shade ends up with possession of the ball after that draw. And they need some offense in a hurry. They're trailing by 6. Covered to the right of the goal by Weissler. Savage denies that one. Having a good game in the net. One-on-one opportunity here for Holly Salmon, being forced toward the sideline by Emma Vastaluzzo, sideline nearest the Maple Shade bench. Maple Shade keeps it. Ball is deflected around and recovered by Abigail Emmert. Left wing here for Rachel Loomis, who has to pull it back out. Screen attempted by Caitlin Barniak. Basaluzzo, top of the key. 2 and 3 Villager defenders in her vicinity. This is Prado, who has a goal this afternoon. Prado racing around towards the front of the goal mouth. Shot and scores! Second of the day for Adriana Prado. Wildcats once again cut the deficit in half. It's 10-5.
Scoring for Maple Shade, number 12, Adriana Prado.
AC and Loomis back at the draw line. Ball still loose after 5 and 6, up to 7. Attempts to try and scoop it. Sarakides finally brings it in. Looking for a lane, surrounded by a handful of Maple Shade defenders. Gonna have a lane to attack here. Sarakides in on goal. And she scores! Alex Sarakides scores her 6th on the year. It's 11-5. Our Lady of Mercy.
Sarakides.
Alright, you got this. Here we go, guys. Let's go, White. Do the same thing.
AC and Loomis at midfield. Played up and recovered by Loomis. Breaking down that right side is Alexis Soha. Prado circling around, seeking a hat trick of her own. Into Vasiluzzo.
Checking in for the Villagers, number 2, Ava Rogers.
Ava Rogers back for Lady Mercy. Weissler patient behind the goal, will navigate toward the left wing. Wildcats running out of time. So we're approaching 3 minutes left in regulation. Shot on goal, they score.
Scoring for the Wildcats, number 3, Sophia.
And Sophia Weissler has herself a hat trick. That's her 6th goal of the season, and the Wildcats trim the deficit to 5. Maple Shade almost had it for a second, so Rackety's nearest to it for the Villagers, and will end up being possessed by the Wildcats. Loomis going for that ball, knocked over a Villager. That was AZ. Only 5 goals on the day for AZ. Light work, really. Sarakides brings it into the offensive zone. It's Gabby Celli handling through, a couple goals of her own. Villagers trying to put at least one more on the board before this one goes final. So as Weissler surrounded by a couple of Villager defenders for a moment. Nice juke from Rachel Loomis. We're under 2 to go here in regulation.
Number 29, Lexi Johnson.
Lexi Johnson checks back in for Our Lady Mercy. Hat trick of her own. Vasiluzzo driving and pulling it back out. In and out of the stick of Caitlin Barniak. Circling is Barniak. Who's becoming surrounded by a few Villager bodies on her jaunt around the offensive zone. Vasiluzzo's turn to cycle it around. There's a hold called inside. Vasiluzzo in on goal. She rings it off the post. Long entry pass downfield. Lexi Johnson comes away with it. Bright future for that young Villager. AZ going for the double hat trick. going to be a free rush on the goal here. And AC scores a double hat trick for the senior. She had 5 goals against Maple Shade last year. She one-ups herself this year.
Number 22, Gabby AC.
That's number 6 on the day. That's number 19 on the year. And the Villagers put an exclamation point on this one. AC and Loomis to take the draw at midfield. And that is all she wrote. The Our Lady of Mercy Academy Villagers come away with a 12-6 win over the Maple Shade Wildcats. Villagers improved to 2-2 on the season. The Wildcats dropped to 2-2. Our next coverage of Our Lady of Mercy Academy Athletics takes place on Tuesday, April the 15th for softball as the Villagers welcome the Cumberland Christian Crusaders. First pitch scheduled for 4 o'clock. For those of us behind the scenes, just Dave Virgilio and I this afternoon, I am Nick Brandt. We will catch you down the road.